Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon. It's the 23rd of May, 2023, and you, my friends, are listening to the Big Show. Hoodie J, Minogue, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through said afternoon. And Mogi, cleanly shaven apart from your lush and magnificent goatee.
Yep.
Tight white t-shirt on, tight hugging jeans, just looking so good, mate. How's life?
Pretty grouse, mate. Yep. Going pretty good. Love me old goatee that I've got going here.
Are you sort of into it now, are you?
Well, I don't have to look at it very much.
I see the
so
front,
it doesn't
Keyzie.
really bother me too much, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I certainly get some looks.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. 2 weeks to go. But the beauty of it is, while we've got the goatees, we get the soundtrack of the goat.
Yeah, totally, mate. You missed the sort of the start of the countdown yesterday.
Oh, I was tuned in,
Oh,
brother.
I know you.
Yeah,
I know you
yeah.
were, mate. But great to have you back. Keyzie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Life's going pretty well. Got a denim jacket on, ripped jeans once again, like sort of a racing car shirt, hat on backwards. And then I was in the lift and I turned around to see if I had any pimples or anything in the mirror, and I realised
do.
I had a goatee.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't think I can wear all this cool stuff and have a goatee. It makes me look too much like a, I don't know.
But it looks better. I think it works better than when you just had the mo.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because
Well-
with that you sort of got this sort of cool bogany thing going on with your goatee, whereas just the mo you just look like a loser. Not a complete loser.
Yeah.
You've got
I mean,
like things are looking up, but
Right.
I don't know. Do I want to talk to this guy or not? It's one of those things. It's like this guy could go either way.
Right.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
I know is that my wife keeps looking at my goatee and
My
still
wife?
keeps asking when I'm getting rid of it, just double checking. Like, so it's 2 weeks away, right?
I've noticed with the moustache that it started to drip. It's going below your top lip now.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
previously
yeah.
you used to trim that back, did you?
I did, but I think once I've done this, I'll leave it so it sort of frames the
I
upper.
think so.
Yeah,
I think it's good.
I had a comment yesterday from one of the ladies out in the office there who said that the goatee fits my face.
Fits your face.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, trying to find a compliment
and your
there.
voice
Yeah,
as well.
I was trying to find a compliment there, but
Yeah.
I was really struggling with it. It fits my face. I hate it, but we're determined to run with it.
Yep.
And it's not as bad as Keyzie's.
Jase, come on, man. Admit that you've got the worst goatee out of all of us,
Oh,
all
come
right?
on.
Come on. All right. Also, just got a text on 3483. Why are you guys even growing goatees? It's for the goat countdown.
Yeah, totally.
Which carries on, so we have to have it for the entirety of the countdown. And if
Yeah.
you have a goatee and you send a photo of you to the Hodaki Big Show on Instagram, we're going to be dishing out some Backbone t-shirts, so it's
Yeah.
worth doing.
Yeah, totally, mate. In the meantime, as always, at this time of the day, we love to know where you, yes, you,
Me.
are listening to the show. And also, what are you wearing and do you have a goatee? Text us 3483 and let's continue on with the countdown.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, coming in at number 814, a bit of Blondie for you on the GOAT countdown.
Where
there,
would that
matey.
sit on your countdown, man?
Oh, that'd be probably top 200.
Yeah, 321 for me.
Oh, 321,
Because
okay.
I've made my own
Wow.
top 1,000.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing it. Most of them have actually lined up perfectly.
Really?
It was funny you
but
should-
that one, 321.
It was funny you should say that, actually, because I started doing my top 1,000.
Yeah.
And then it just blew out. And so now it's
yeah.
your top 5,000. So, yeah.
got any
There's a lot of-
Do you just
lot
cut
of-
it off at the 1,000 point though, and then you've got your top 1,000?
No, I start from 5,000.
Oh, what you way down? Oh, yeah.
There'd be about
That makes sense.
1,000 national songs in there, wouldn't there?
Oh, there's 3 or 4.
Yeah.
How many Thompson twins in there?
Yeah, none of those.
Not even one?
Nah, man.
Hold me now, tune.
Yeah. Hey, what are the people saying, fellas, on 3483?
Manuela wants to know what people do if they can't grow a goatee, i.e. women.
Well, you're kind of...
You can't see. This is the thing about you, Keyzie. That's sexist.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Are
totally.
you saying that women can't grow goatees?
They can do whatever they want, Keys.
How
Well,
dare
no, it's
you
not.
say that women can't grow goatees? They've got every right in the world to grow
No,
goatees
it's not
if
about-
they choose to.
Look, I just want to
And I
say...
will defend to the death their right to have goatees if they want them.
Yeah,
now, if they don't
right.
want to have them, that's their choice.
Totally, and I just
not
wanna
yours, Keyzie.
back
Right,
you up
right.
on that, Mogi.
Yeah, we're on
You
the
know,
same team
we're,
there, Jase.
We're very much of
Unbelievable.
the belief that women can do whatever the hell they want, Keyzie.
Right, just 'cause
And,
I'm
you
of the
know,
Who do
belief-
you think you are,
I
man?
am not
That's
gonna
my
sit
question.
here and tell women that they can't grow a goatee.
Well, I'm not telling them they can't. It's
you
just
know
a lot
what I
of
mean?
them
It's
can't.
just,
Keyzie, don't double down.
I mean, God.
You
But
should
anyway,
be
what else?
ashamed of yourself,
What else
man.
are they saying? Is
Glad-
Manuela a female's name?
Manuela.
Manuela.
It could be
Manuela.
either, Jase. God, man. Come on, man. In this day and age, jeez.
Keyzie.
What?
Oof.
Oh, man.
To-douche.
Hey, how about this one here? Hey, guys.
No, not that one.
Oh, okay. G'day, fellas. Name's Nick, driving home in my white singlet, red bands and stubbies, peeling back his mixed berries vape.
Oh, peeling back.
Mixed berries. I never heard of that one.
The term peeling back, I haven't heard that one for a while.
Hey,
Disgusting,
I
Keyzie.
tell you what I was obsessed with just on that mixed berry. I don't know about you guys, I was obsessed with grape Hubba Bubba.
Oh, Hubba Bubba.
Did you like grape
yeah,
Hubba Bubba?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
Such a treat back in the
Hubba
day.
Bubba.
I was more of a zombie chew guy.
Hey, Mogi, obviously you were
Yeah.
away yesterday, mate. You were missed. What's going on? What happened? Where were you? What were you doing? What's going on? Because I heard you're in Taupo.
Well, yeah, that's right. I was invited down to Taupo there and to see the mayor. Actually, I got the key to the city.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
The key to the city. So obviously you and I have got history as mayors of various towns and cities around the country, and so they had a little get together, and I guess it was just a bit of an honour for them to say, you could be the honorary mayor for the next sort of decade or so.
Yes.
And just sort of try and get visitors into Taupo, and just generally fly the flag for what a beautiful place Taupo is, especially in the winter.
Yeah.
Especially in the winter.
Right.
So good.
What do you
Mate,
do in the winter?
You know, that is so funny that you actually mentioned that, your mayoralty there.
Yeah.
I was in a scenario last night where I put on the old mayoral chains.
Oh, yeah.
It was a bit of a sort of, what do you call it?
Role play.
Role play. Yeah. My wife asked.
You've got to
if
be
I-
careful
if
because
I-
they're very clingy, the chains
Yes,
there, and there's all
yes.
sorts of metal pieces, and you can find all of a sudden your bulls get caught up. You go from jingling and a
Exactly
jangling
that,
to a
mate.
screaming and a shouting.
Yeah, well, especially when you're standing upright, and then they get your pubes get entwined in the all the bars and so forth, and then you stretch out and rip, which
What
doesn't
was-
help the.
What was the scenario you guys were doing?
I was the mayor of the city, and I mean, I don't want to get into the
Mayor of Pound Town.
I don't want to get into the detail. Oh, Keyzie, I don't want to
just
get into
playing along,
the details of it's private. What happens?
What do you mean the details?
Oh,
You just
wasn't
said
it,
my
wasn't
pubes
it a
got caught.
grand opening and you were
Oh,
going to cut the ribbon?
Yeah,
and,
all that. I mean, we
yeah.
did all that, and presented the key and all that sort of stuff. It was just, it was fun actually. It was very successful, Mogi.
Oh, excellent news.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, but anyway, we might get back to Taupo. What a
Yes.
place.
Yeah,
what a
we
place.
should, because it's such a.
Thriving metropolis.
Oh, God. It's so good. Hey! Let's carry on with the countdown.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
In excess there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show, MyStiffy.
Yeah.
Number 812.
Tuned.
It's not MyStiffy, it's Mystify. I can see how you thought it was MyStiffy though, because
Well, look how it's written. It's MyStiffy.
It's MyStiffy from an XS.
Yeah, yeah.
no, I know how it looks, but Stiffy's got an extra F in it.
Well, sometimes bands abbreviate stuff, Keyzie. It's MyStiffy.
It's pretty clear on the lyrics, man. Some silken moment goes on forever, and we're leaving broken hearts behind.
Yeah,
MyStiffy,
Mystify.
MyStiffy me, MyStiffy me.
So you think he's going MyStiffy me?
Yeah, but with a good singing
Yeah,
voice.
but
yeah,
he
you can
actually
sing.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not deep enough to write a song called MyStiffy.
You can't say MyStiffy and then, yeah, Keyzie. Eternally wild with the power to make every moment come alive.
Oh, it
Don't
is
make that noise.
MyStiffy.
Yeah,
What?
MyStiffy.
Yeah, MyStiffy.
MyStiffy me, MyStiffy me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tune.
What
Anyway,
number was it?
It's a hell of a tune.
in the old countdown, 812.
Yeah. I would have
Beautiful.
thought MyStiffy would get, a
Higher
little
than
bit, go up the. I would have thought top 200 there, Mogi.
Well, yours.
For
Well,
MyStiffy.
I tell you what, MyStiffy was huge back in the day.
I mean,
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Big number 810 there on the radio. Hodaki Goat Countdown this Tuesday afternoon. I'm telling you what, Mogi, I'm loving the variety that we're getting at the moment.
I'm loving it too. I actually had that one at 932.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had it at 380.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
What about Billy Idol, Hot in the City? Glad that's in there.
That was in my top 100.
Oh,
actually.
wow,
I used to love a bit of Billy Idol.
Yeah.
He's the man.
So good.
Hey, so you were away yesterday in the beautiful city of Topor.
Yep.
Correct.
Hey!
Ding, 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 ding. As you were saying.
I was there for a few days. I went down. The mayor got me down there. Obviously knows the history that I've got with the old chains around my neck there, the mayoral chains, and Taupo's got a lot going for it. It's a hell of a tourist destination.
Oh.
People love it.
And it's right in the centre of the North Island.
It is.
It's perfectly placed.
Do you know that lake was caused by a volcano?
You're joking.
I had no idea.
It's a massive
You
one.
I
are
had no idea.
joking.
Quite big. And apparently it was so big that people in China could see the reddened sky.
Wow.
Isn't that incredible?
yeah.
Didn't that get rid of the pink and white terraces?
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, probably, Keyzie. Yeah.
But yeah, they're just trying to sort of think of ways that they can increase the tourism because it's a hell of a spot. Hell of a spot.
Mate, I could spend hours on the old hole-in-one there on the lakefront.
Well, it's interesting that you raise that because I said that's probably one of the, it's one of the, I'd say, top 10 tourist attractions in the world.
Wow,
Unquestionably.
I mean, that's probably...
And my question for the mayor was, why have you only got one? Why haven't you got 400?
Yes.
I would have 400 of them.
Just lining that entire...
all the way.
Yeah.
And varying distances.
Yes. Just
because
little holes all over the lake.
That's right.
Yeah.
To me, that's an opportunity missed there. At the moment, also, as well, I was talking to some of the locals. I got out there and pressed the flesh.
Yes.
And they were telling me that the lake has never been this full. It's the fullest it's ever been of water. It's like, well, why am I just learning this now?
Yeah.
This should be the drive of your midwinter tourism campaign. People want to know that there's that much water in there because I'm often saying, the wife will say to me, should we pop down to Taupo for the weekend? I'll say, well, how much water's in the lake?
Yeah,
because if it's
a bit empty.
It's a bit empty, I can't be asked.
Oh, mate, and I tell you what, sorry, Keyzie, the last time my lovely wife and I were down there, there's nothing like a barefoot walk along the beach there and the rocks and the stones. Hand in hand, just memories like that, the beautiful full lake full of water.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of duck poo.
Oh, there's a lot of duck poo.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not a bad thing.
But that's because
No,
there's a lot of
that's-
ducks. Who doesn't like ducks?
Yeah.
But there's no better place, and this is the thing about it. This is what I was saying to them. You need to loosen up some of these rules that you've got around letting off shotguns in the city limits.
Yes.
Because it's duck season.
Yeah.
You've got a shitload of ducks down here. People love hunting.
Totally, mate. I often sit there thinking, what a mecca it would be for hunters if they were allowed to bring their shotties,
To the city centre there.
ducks weaving in and out of the holes on the lake there.
That's right.
Da-doosh.
And you do see a lot of hunters there, but they're mostly there just for the strippers.
Yes, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, massive strip club right in the centre there. You were telling us about it, Keyzie. You said it's in your top 5.
Yeah, that's right. I was doing a top 5 of
Strippers.
my favourite strip clubs in the
Yeah,
city of
yeah,
Northern
yeah,
Island.
yeah.
Yeah, it was in the top 5. Yeah.
Any reason for that, or is it just...
Oh, just, there's nothing better than enjoying a strip club while people are firing guns and hitting golf balls just nearby.
Yeah.
No, you're right,
good.
you're right.
Yeah, true.
Smells
And
like
I tell
duck
you,
poos.
the cuisine...
Oh, I forgot about the Superloo.
Oh, the Superloo! Just spat away from my microphone. Oh, the Superloo! Don't get me started on the Superloo.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
You see, that's controversial to me, fellas. That song.
Yeah.
What was that? 800 and...
That was Revelry from Kings of Leon coming in at song number 807.
Yeah, you see, I would have had that in my top 100.
I'm spewing.
I
am pissed.
I don't know that I'm happy about that.
No.
Well, did you vote?
Of course I voted.
Right. Did you vote for that?
Of course I did.
So you picked that as your goat?
It's one of them.
Right.
How many goats have you got?
I voted on multiple levels.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, you get to when you work in the company, you know what I mean?
Right, because I think it's the opposite.
Yeah. Hey, now listen, coming up after 5 o'clock, pet chat, of course.
Oh.
If you've got any issues re your pets, you couldn't have two better blokes to sort it out for you than Mogi and Hoity J.
And you couldn't have anyone better to sort of read out the text.
Oh, yeah,
me.
that's true.
Yeah, that's true,
You're
Keyzie.
really good at it, man.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Hey,
By the way, there's a text here that says, Mount Tarawera got rid of the pink and white terraces, Keyzie, you dork.
And the other one that calls you a tit.
Yeah. So I said Lake Taupo. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention in volcano class.
Mogi, while you were away yesterday, Keyzie did an outstanding What Are the Warriors Up To?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mate. It was his best yet, I reckon.
Well, I feel like I didn't really do anything.
Actually, you do an incredible impression of a warrior, don't you, Keyzie?
Yeah, you do.
You can do that.
Which warrior was it? Or was it just all of them?
It's just like some kind of a
Oh, no, that's right.
warrior on the battlefield.
Oh! Because I do also do that impression of a warrior coming off the back fence, like...
No, not that one. Not that one.
Not that one?
No, that's not so good, that one.
Oh, the other one on the battlefield is kind of like... Ah!
Terrifying.
Because
Spine
we were
tingling.
talking about sort of civil war and the colonisation in America.
Yeah.
That's right.
And you,
What's so civil about war anyway?
Yeah, totally, mate. And you do an amazing sort of Native American battle call as well.
I don't think I do, Jase.
Which we thought was racist, but you insisted on doing.
That's
Totally.
right, yeah. So it sounds a bit like this.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Hope your Tuesday's going along okay. Now, don't forget about Pet Chat. Basically, it's your opportunity to text us on 3483 if you're having any issues with your pets. Mogi and I are the ones to sort it out for you. What's so funny, Keyzie?
You sure you want me to read it? It's about you. It's a text that came in and just made me laugh. Do you want me to read it?
Right? Well, if it made you laugh, Keyzie.
Hoity J, are you still at urinals like you did at school? Playing with yourself, basically? Yeah. So that's why I laughed. I was like, it's obviously someone that went to school with you, and you've obviously got a reputation for doing that. So I just thought it was funny.
What, beating off in the urinal? I mean...
You asked me to read it. I didn't want to.
What is wrong with people, for God's sake?
Unbelievable. Why did you do that?
Pardon? Why did I do it?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I was young. I mean... the testosterone. You know what it was like, Mogi, back in your teen years,
I guess the thing
mate?
about it is, while you've got it out,
That's right.
2 birds, Keyzie. 2 birds.
And you got to remember from the age of like 12 to about 17, you're pretty much permanently running the full mongrel.
Yeah.
Is that what NXS wrote that song about?
MyStiffy.
That's mystified.
So, But anyway, getting back to the task at hand, text us
Like you at the urinal.
3483 if you've got any pet advice.
Any
that you
pet
need.
advice you need, just give us a shout, 3483, and we'll sort you out like Jay sorted himself out.
And also every text on 3483 in the drawer for Burger King Big King XL vouchers.
The douche.
Yeah, nice. Here's number 806.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Pit Chat with Jason Mike.
Yeah, welcome back. We've had some real doozies come through in the last 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of issues out there people are facing with their pets. Hey guys, whenever I get drunk and fall asleep, my dog takes my pants off, pisses in them, and then puts them back on me, and I wake up with dog piss all over my crotch. What do I do?
Yeah, been there, man. Been there.
That's probably a husky or a blue heeler because they're smart.
Really?
But they're known for, obviously, in the blue heeler is a hell of a sheepdog. They'll go 10 k's away and bring you back your herd. But they're also massive practical jokers.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't walk through a door. I used to have a blue heeler. I couldn't walk through a door without a bucket of piss falling on my head.
How did it get up there and put the...
Totally, mate. Totally. They are...
Have you had one as well?
They are always at it, you know what I mean? I used to have a I can relate. It was different. It was the old Chihuahua, and he used to, I'd go out and get on it. And
what was his name?
Pardon?
What was the Chihuahua's name?
Toto.
Oh yeah.
And this is when I was living alone. I'd go out, Mogi, and get on it as you do.
Yeah.
And similar thing. He'd take and I'd fall asleep on the couch. He'd rip my pants off there and do an absolute steamer in my pants.
Wow.
And Chihuahuas, mate, attitude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Attitude. And I'm talking like Keyzie steamers. For a little dog, they had a lot of feces. And
First of all, my steamer's a regular size, all right?
I would wake up in the morning and be like, "Oh, Toto!"
Yeah.
And so would it pull your pants back up and like do the belt back up?
do the belt back
Wow.
up and stuff.
With
For a
its
while, you
paws.
thought it was you that was doing it,
Yeah,
eh?
I did. I was going mad, man. I was
Yeah.
going, "What the hell?" I haven't
Far out.
shat myself since I was a baby, and then, yeah.
Bloody Toto, eh?
My blue healer one time as well. I went out, it was like you, I got steamed there. Then I went out, went to, sort of normal Sunday morning, but hungover and that, went to church and all that. Everyone looking at me funny. They had a goatee there, and I thought it might have been my goatee, but he'd drawn a cock and balls on my face.
Your dog.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I tell you
babe.
what, lifelike.
Far
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It's just, I didn't know they could hold a pen,
I remember getting steamed once, and
I thought this was pet advice.
and I was really steamed, fell asleep on the couch. Same sort of thing, Mogi. It was something down at the sports club there, and I walk in there, and everyone's looking at me weird and sort of going,
Yeah.
what the hell's going on? Shaved off both my bloody eyebrows, and I was like, Toto!
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
I had one actually there with the old blue healer. Then I got steamed. I used to get drunk quite a lot back in the old days as well.
Yeah.
And I woke up there and I thought, Jesus, I'm feeling, you never feel great with a hangover, but feeling extra.
Yeah, bad.
He'd only gone and cut me open and sold one of my kidneys.
Oh,
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
yes, indeed. Blue Oyster Cult there, coming in at number 802 on the countdown. Good tune, that.
On the goats.
I tell you what, there's been a lot of tunes actually that are, in the 8 to 900s that I've been quite surprised by, quite genuinely surprised by. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa.
Yep.
So I'm thinking the top 100 is going to be pretty special, mate.
But there's some bloody good tunes all the way down, isn't
Yes,
there?
there
So,
is.
yeah, that's just how there's so many good songs out there, Keyzie.
That's
so many
true.
good
So,
That's true.
I'm in an awkward position here where I actually really need advice from you guys.
Yeah,
Is that all good?
yeah.
No, we're here to help, Keyzie.
And I know you guys are both into your cooking, especially you, Jase. Love your
Yes.
cooking. This Saturday, I've decided to be romantic. I'm going to make my wife dinner and dessert, 3-course meal actually.
What's the first course?
I was thinking prawn cocktails.
Oh, yeah. Is it sort of like a 1980s thing?
Yeah, is it? Yeah, I was going to say exactly that, in like a little martini glass with a bit of squirt of pink sort of mayo on
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Thousand Island sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Thousand
was
Island.
gonna
with
make
the, with
my
the
own.
The
lettuce.
chopped up lettuce there.
Mind
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
having said that, Mogi,
The tiny fork.
I used to love those.
Same. My grandma used to make them. They were delicious. Thanks,
Little bit of-
Keyzie. So rather you didn't have a go at my gran.
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
Wow,
a little
yeah,
bit
sorry, I
of
didn't
lemon
realise I
juice,
did.
a little bit of lemon rind, a bit of cracked pepper. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what I'm making for the
Chicken
entree.
parmigiana for the main.
Hang on. No, that's a good one, though. But I was thinking the reason I'm making that for the entree is because I can make that and just chuck it in the fridge, good to go whenever.
Yeah.
And then same with dessert. I thought I'd do a dessert that you can just pull out whenever, so I'm going chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse.
Like a chocolate
Are you
mousse.
making it or what are you doing? You're buying it?
No, I'll make it. I'll make it.
Have you heard of instant pudding?
Yes.
Just do that, man.
Oh, no, I want to put some work into it and show
Yeah,
how
well,
much
no,
she
this
means
is the
to
great
me.
thing about instant pudding. You just, whiz it up and just chuck it in there. She solidifies and she won't be any the wiser. Save yourself a hassle.
Well, it's not about me tricking her and her
I
not being
think,
the wiser.
I think she'd really appreciate it.
What?
Just don't tell her it's that. Just tell her
Right.
it's chocolate mousse.
Right, okay. So that's dessert sort of. And then for the main, I was going to do chicken on couscous.
Chicken on couscous.
So like a
A bed of
a bed of
couscous?
couscous, yep. And then sort of like a nice chicken breast, which I'll sort of oven bake.
You're obsessed, man. Anyway, yep.
What do you mean? With what,
no,
chicken?
No, it's all good, mate.
do you-
No, carry on.
Yeah,
Oven bake.
Oven bake it.
Oh, that's dangerous. You don't want to over dry it.
Well, I'm not going to over dry it or even dry it. I was going to set it to a timer.
Oh, yeah.
and then make like a stuff it almost. You know what I mean? Stuff it with like apricots and that, and cream cheese, and bacon.
Yeah.
Are you going to have anything in the couscous?
Wow, the chicken's going to be on the bed.
There's a bit of lemon
sleeping.
rind in
What's
that.
romantic about this?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out
There's
myself.
nothing romantic about apricots.
Yeah, and cheese in chicken.
Well, hang on, I'm not trying to be
You might as
romantic.
well
I'm
just
just trying
fire
to.
a
You said you were
sizzler.
making a romantic dinner.
Well, I
Yeah.
make it, and by that it's more the me.
Making an effort.
Making
for it in
a
your
massive
life.
effort.
Yeah, because she
yeah.
cooks all the time and you do nothing.
Well, I do a drive show till 7, Jase, so it makes sense for her to cook most nights.
right,
And me
okay.
to
Get
do
it
the
ready,
dishes.
before you came to work. Given
Wow.
you do
Yeah,
jack
I mean,
shit
I-
all day.
For
Busy,
example,
pretty busy, Mike.
I've prepped today's meal for my wife.
Right, what are you having?
Pardon?
What are you having?
Lasagna.
You prepped it. See, actually, lasagna would be good.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. But what do you like?
Lasagna with a garden salad.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
then
avocado, a little bit of cherry tomatoes, a lovely sort of
Bit of red
herbal-
onion in there.
Bit of red
What
onion.
about balsamic
vinaigrette.
vinegar?
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, there you go. Song number 800 on the
Yeah.
countdown there, Mogi.
Where does the
A bit of
time go, man?
A bit of Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
And just on that front, by the way, if you've missed the countdown, don't panic because we'll be replaying it all from 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the 100 songs that we played today from 7 o'clock tonight, da-douche, 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 da-douche.
Write them all down. So
Yes.
you just sit there and you write them all down, and that's a little keeper for you.
Right.
Memories. A book of memories.
If you don't want to write them all down, we've got a list up on the hodaki.co.nz website as well. And a reminder, all thanks to Machinery House and
Yeah,
song
man.
number 799. We get started again tomorrow at 8:30.
What song is that?
Well, I can't tell you. You have to tune in, Mike.
Okay.
Well, I
Yeah,
could tell
yeah,
you, but
okay.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it Bad Medicine by Bon Jovi?
No, that was 800.
Oh, you're so close, man.
Well, we
I
just
thought-
I thought that would be around about 800, 799.
yeah.
Bugger.
we just
Funnily
heard
enough,
it.
Damn
that
it.
was 4,533 in my countdown.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you don't like Bon Jovi?
Not
then?
really, no. But that's okay. That's the great thing about the countdown, Keyzie, is that there's a whole variety of music. You know what I mean?
So good.
Changing it up. Hey, now listen, at this time of the day, as always, we love to know what you're having for tea, New Zealand 3483. And I want to remind people that for every text we receive, you do genuinely go in the draw for some BK vouchers. What are we running at the moment, Keyzie? Do you know?
Can I just, and every text that comes through on 3483 in the draw for BK vouchers, Big King XL vouchers this week.
Really?
And
Haven't had those for a while.
They are beautiful. I had 4 of them on Friday.
Yeah.
Massive bastards.
And old
Big boys.
Doubtful Thomas over here, Doubting Thomas, didn't think I could get through 1. I got through 4.
Yeah.
I was so
Did-
impressed.
You ate your words there, didn't you,
Yeah.
Keyzie?
Big time, man.
So we'll be getting into that after 6. Stay tuned.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have you company this Tuesday evening. We're talking food. You'll be proud of me, fellas. I
Yep.
mentioned this in the potty outro. I resisted the cheese balls last night. I've fallen into a really bad habit because it's on my route back to the car. There's
Yeah.
a little dairy there, and the cheese balls are very prominent in the window, and it's a real mission for Hoodie J to just walk past them at the moment.
Is that little bugger on the corner there?
Yes.
The little suit. Yeah, I
Yes.
know the one.
Yes.
I've stopped in there for
It's
a few
right in
nefarious
my
goods.
line of vision. It's
So,
very distracting.
Do you reckon he intentionally does that now?
I don't know.
And do you still get chicken nibbles from there?
Oh, I haven't had nibbles for a while, actually.
But you don't get them from there, though, do you?
No, I get them from the... No, this is another one across the road there, Keyzie.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
What's for Tea New Zealand? What are the people saying, Keyzie, on 3483?
A lot of texts here coming through. Where to start?
Hey, fellas.
Hey, fellas. Yeah, good start. Hey, fellas. Fish and chips tonight. Can't be bothered cooking. Cheers.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Yeah.
What else they got on there?
Hey, guys. Leftover steak from last night. Making steak Sammys with egg.
I'm not sure I believe that.
Nah.
I don't think it's possible to have leftover steak.
No.
You make a steak, you eat the steak.
Yeah, pretty
No
much.
leftovers.
It's not believable.
Yeah.
What do you mean
It's
it's
a
not
pity that
believable?
people have to send in lies like that.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I
a pretty
do,
common
yeah.
thing to make a
Yeah,
steak
yeah.
sandwich
Oh,
out of
no, I
some
agree,
Yeah,
but I
but
think
you
you
don't
would purposely make the steak.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. What else?
Here's a good one. G'day, guys. Homemade pizzas tonight. That's from Darren.
What made that good, do you reckon?
Well, it just opens us up for discussion, you know.
Oh, that's true.
So now we can tee off with our trademark.
I'm surprised
banter.
you haven't read that one out about the lettuce cups.
Yeah.
Well, there was one about lettuce cups last night. And I don't want to do it. So
Right, okay.
Yeah. Any you like the look of, Jase?
Pardon?
Are there any there that you like the look
Oh,
of?
mate, I'm not cutting into your part of the show, Keyzie.
Between the hottest man in the league and that's yours.
This is your stuff, buddy.
Right. Well, I wouldn't mind if we.
I'm not going to step on your
swap it around
massive
a bit.
toes.
Right.
All right. In the meantime, it's
Sorry. Do I have big toes now?
Yeah.
This is. I can't keep up with all this shit.
a bit of Oasis for you.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh yes, indeed, Jed there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. Just on the food front, actually, Mogi, I'm having a kind of lentily vegetarian soup tonight. I've heard,
Oh.
and whilst in the past I might have dissed something like that, I'm actually looking forward to it.
Ought to be good, mate.
I'm a big fan of the soup.
Love a soup. Love a winter soup. Love
Yeah.
a cold soup.
I know it.
No, in the sense that it's cold, I'll have a soup.
Yeah,
You know, it's heartening.
yeah, big hearty.
Warms the
hearty.
cockle.
Yeah, sure does.
What's
the
your
bullos.
What's your guys' favourite flavour soup?
Oh, good question, Keyzie.
I make an amazing spicy chicken soup.
Yum.
Yeah.
Do you have to put the whole carcass in there?
Yeah, I often do it after a roast the night before.
Yeah,
You
right.
And then
might
you
dip the
choose
old
that.
noose in there, eh?
Yes,
Yep.
yeah. Beautiful. I'm very fond, Keyzie, of creamy tomato soup.
Yum.
I'm also very fond of a good veggie soup with a bit of bacon hock in there.
Oh, bacon hock's so
You know
good.
what I mean?
My
Yeah.
favourite's spicy pumpkin. It's like pumpkin, but it's extra spicy. In case you
What spice is it? Parsley.
no, parsley's a herb, not a spice. It's,
Salt.
Wow, no, it's not salt. It's
You don't
know,
put pepper in there, do you, Keyzie?
Oh, bit of pepper. Bit of pepper there.
What are they saying on 3483?
Oh, we're still doing that.
Yeah, of course we are. We said to people they could get BK vouchers. We can't diss them now.
G'day, guys. Mrs. is making a Thai beef salad for dinner. Don't know what that is, but not really looking forward to it regardless. Cheers.
Love a Thai beef salad, and I'd be very grateful to receive one.
Oh, indeed.
Right, so we're telling people off now for the way they're phrasing their texts, or...
Well, I just think he's being a little bit ungrateful. What else?
There's so much here on 3483. Oh, and a reminder, obviously I forgot to do this. Everyone that texted in the draw for BK vouchers.
Yeah, that's
Jase
what I said-
mentioned that
that's
about
what
a
I said
second
before.
ago.
Did
Yeah,
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, just thought I'd double down on it just in case. Oh, shit. Hang on. Here we go. Hey, here's a good one.
Go on.
G'day, guys. Making a beef stroganoff. Time to dust off the slow cooker.
I wouldn't do a stroganoff in a slow cooker.
Oh,
I think
you wouldn't?
No, you'd overcook it that way.
Right.
Okay. One more to finish us off, Keyzie. One more to finish us off, mate.
G'day, guys. Making my famous homemade satay chicken tonight. And by homemade, I mean straight out of a jar. Thanks. Are you pleased I read one more?
That was good, though.
Yeah,
man.
no, that was
It
good.
was good, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a big fan of the satay.
Yeah, that was from Jeffrey.
I tell you what we're going to do, quite seriously, for all the people that... Who?
Jeffrey.
For all the people that did make the effort to text in on 3483, Pugs is going to go through those now. And Pugs, we'll get 3 or 4 winners, huh? Good on you, buddy.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Silver cheer there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday evening. But right now it's time for... What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue. Yeah!
Probably our best one.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably our best one. Really good.
We did a shocker yesterday.
3 different
Keyzie
notes.
was so out of tune.
Yeah, that'll be right.
You said yesterday was great.
Keyzie,
Go back and listen.
the douche.
Last night, actually watched some good stuff, but I'll talk about one of them tomorrow. Succession.
Oh, yeah.
The latest episode of Succession. Oh, yeah.
So it's the final
She's
season.
all go, brother.
Yeah.
One episode to go now. It's 90 minutes long. She's all set up.
Yeah.
Oh, she was a goodie last night.
Jesus, I didn't even think of a Succession, actually, to be honest. I forgot about that.
I remembered about it. Now, I'll ask you a question, Jase.
Yes.
Have you noticed anything about the structure of this season? Anything about the structure, the timeline that they're operating on?
Not off the top of my head.
No, and neither had I. And then I read about it and I was like, oh, wish I had noticed that or known or been told.
Yes.
Every episode is a day. It's a one day, and then it's the next day, and then it's the next day. So it starts in the morning, it finishes
Correct.
at night.
Yes.
Which is what White Lotus does.
Yes.
Which you do notice, but because it's not how they normally do it, I didn't notice it with this season. So, yeah, bloody good. Has old mate's funeral in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's all go.
I can see her. I can definitely see her ramping up. I watched 3,000 Years of Longing with Tilda Swinton.
Which is a movie.
Yes, it's a movie on
Neon.
Yeah. Idris Elba.
Yes.
Idris.
Because you tried to watch it the other day and it didn't work because your power went out.
Yeah, just crap. Yeah, crap. Well, actually, what happened is this weird thing that happens when I pause on Neon sometimes, and then when I unpause it, it goes back to terrestrial TV, and it won't let me go back.
You don't like that.
But read the movie. Good watch. Good watch. Very, very fantastical. Very sort of storytelling. Very fairy tale-ish, but a good watch.
Well, a master director, Terry Gilliam, former member of Monty Python. He directed Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, great movie.
Brazil. He was working on The Man from La Mancha? What was that one with the donkey? Don Quixote.
Oh, yes.
And he tried to make that with Johnny Depp. And then, have you seen the documentary based on the making of that?
No.
Absolute disaster. Great, one of the greatest docos of all time. They shooting behind the scenes. They shoot it in South America somewhere. They're trying to shoot there on the flight path for the Air Force. So there's jet fighters flying right over the top of them. So all the sound's buggered. There's a flash flood that washes away all the camera gear, everything just gets washed away, and they never get to film it.
Yeah.
It just gets completely
I'll
blown
check that out.
But Terry Gilliam, he's bloody good, isn't he?
And I tell you, visually, fantastic.
He's out the gate.
It's stunning to watch. Keyzie?
I watched a documentary about them rebuilding Notre Dame after the fire a few years ago.
Oh, the fire! Now, there was a bit of yarn about that, wasn't there? Because they were trying to decide whether they'd bother, but it was going to be...
So they've done it because do you know how much money they raised? $900 million were donated to that church to be redone. And it's really interesting. They're going through it. It's going to be finished next year. And it's just covered in lead dust and all this poison stuff, but they're finding out all these interesting things, and it was really interesting.
Do you know what's good? Is that the guy? You know, that was started by a guy who left his blowtorch.
Yes.
Just lying there. Then that guy was hated so much by the locals that he left and came to New Zealand, and he burnt down the Auckland.
The convention centre.
Yeah,
the convention centre.
Wow.
By leaving a blowtorch out.
God, what an idiot!
Yes, obviously on the Barbie or something there, but yeah, great stuff. Hey, let's have a bit of Talking Heads.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Oh, bit of audio slave for your Tuesday evening. Now listen, the New Zealand International Comedy Festival still running. A lot of people think, is it over? Is it over? No, it's not over. So if you want to get involved in it, get yourself a ticket, check out all the shows and get involved, Mogi?
Yeah, that's right. No, there's a ton of stuff still on. I haven't been able to get along to much, man, but I'm going to try and get along to a bunch of stuff this week, hopefully.
Well, we were talking yesterday, actually. Old Keyzie, since his stand-up debut, has been going to a lot of shows and just making a bit of a spectacle of himself.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and standing up and going, I wouldn't have done it like that. And then he's going backstage into the green rooms and trying to...
Just high-fiving everyone.
Yeah,
us comedians got to stick together, etc.,
Exactly, and everyone's just sort of going, who's this dude? You know,
who's this guy with a goatee and the backwards cap?
A lot of critique going on as well. You know, have you thought about doing this? Have you thought about doing that? I would do it this way, and people
have you
are like,
thought about puns?
Yeah, well, exactly.
Well, I mean, a lot of the time, you do give kudos, but some of them do need help. Like I went to one last night, went backstage afterwards, was like, mate, you need to do more puns, be funnier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wear a Warriors jersey.
Yeah, cool.
It was Jimmy Carr.
Yeah.
And then you drank all his piss.
Yeah, it was so good. But I'm going to Guy Montgomery tomorrow night.
Oh, yep.
And Ben Hurley Friday night.
Oh, yep.
So, yeah.
I've got to get along to those, actually.
It's the last week.
Yeah,
of
I know.
the comedy festival.
Well, that's what we're talking about, isn't
it? Well, that's why we're bringing it up, Keyzie.
There's Ben Hurley. Who else? I can't remember.
There's a lot
few,
on this
though.
week, yeah.
It's quality stuff, man.
It's
top
right.
quality.
And if you want tickets, comedyfestival.co.nz, all thanks to Best Foods Mayo, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Just on that front, fellas, we're going to talk to Brendan Lovegrove.
Is he doing a show? No, he's not.
No, I don't know that he
he's
is.
not.
Yeah, no,
No,
he's
don't
not.
bring
We
that
should
up.
talk to somebody who's got a show.
I know, but
You know what I mean?
I kind of feel like he needs a bit of a pick-up at the moment. He's sort of down on the dumps.
No,
and
he's
sort
so
of-
funny and
yeah.
so awesome.
Oh, he is. He's one of our premier comedians, no question, mate, no question. Get into it, New Zealand.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, hell yeah, all over for you Tuesday evening. Mogi, your plans tonight, mate?
What am I doing tonight, man? I'm just going to go home. I've got some work to do, actually. I'm going to do some work, see how I'm feeling. And, hug the missus, high-five the kid, and, just thank the Lord. Thank the Lord I'm alive.
Great stuff, mate. Keyzie,
Hello.
what are you doing, mate? You haven't got like badminton or table tennis tonight?
My
or something?
wife has got squash tonight,
Oh, squash.
so I'm making burgers. Can you not laugh at her
Yeah,
new hobby,
yeah.
please?
No, that's
Because that's
good.
what I do. She's playing
I found
squash.
squash an infuriating game.
Yeah, no, she's good at it though.
Yeah, I was good at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But she's bought the goggles and everything, so she's got that. I'm making burgers.
It's not squash.
No, that's
racquetball.
No, you have to wear
No, no.
goggles in this learn to play squash class.
Nah. Oh, learning to
Oh,
play.
learning
yeah,
to
yeah,
play.
Sure.
Oh.
And
So-
the Masters.
I mean, why is she learning to play if she's really good?
Because she's never played before.
Oh, so she's not really good.
she's not really
But she
good.
instantly got
Because you were
elevated.
saying off air that she
to-
was rubbish.
Yeah, and that it was going to be
It
a
was
farce.
embarrassing.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no, that wasn't about her squash.
Oh,
That was about her netball.
Oh, netball.
right,
yeah,
yeah,
the one that she's
yeah.
played
And
her whole
cooking
life.
and cleaning.
yeah.
Wow, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
amazing, but yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll probably watch another documentary of sorts.
Sweet, man.
What about you, Jase? Oh, sorry, hang on. I'll also be listening to Hodaki because they're replaying The Goat tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, from
yeah.
7 onwards,
Yeah.
eh?
That's right. All 100 songs we had today, they'll be
So
replaying.
good.
Man, that's a sweet runner, man.
So good, I won't be. I'm going to go home, eat some dinner, and I'm
Cheese
sure
balls.
it'll be delicious. I'm gonna forego the cheese balls on the way home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go straight to the car and not buy cheese balls.
Well, I
and
think
just
after what we
chill out
discussed
and-
today, I think it's become clear to you the issue that you've got.
Yeah, well,
Stark reality.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, the harsh reality of
Yes.
it. Then watch a bit of TV, have a bit of toast, make love, and go to bed. Yeah. Hey, thanks for joining us today. Make sure you check out our podcasts. Tune in tomorrow for the same time, same place. Until then, see you later.